Well, the Fed basically said they are not cutting rates as quickly as the market would like yesterday at their meeting. So how badly did that hurt interest rates? Well, it didn't. Interest rates are lower. How much lower are they? We will talk about it in this video. So here we go. I'm going to dive right into the numbers. Mortgage News Daily has the daily tracking for a 30-year fixed rate conforming loan at 6.63%. Y'all, yesterday we were at 6.75%, so we're down a quarter of a point in a day, which is a big deal in the lending world. Last week we were at 6.9%, so we're down over a quarter, almost a third of a point in a week, which is, again, very significant in our world. You have to go back 35 days. You got to go back to December 28th to find rates as low as they are right now. So we're sitting at fresh 5-week lows with regard to interest rates, and it's very counterintuitive when that headline from the Fed from their meeting yesterday, which concluded at 2:30 our time, Central Time. When that meeting was released, the minutes of that meeting, and when the Fed policy statement was released, I was expecting interest rates to sell off, bond market to sell off badly, and for interest rates to go significantly higher. But what was missing from the Fed statement yesterday is a statement that's been in there going back to March of last year, a statement that the Fed had made that regional banking was strong and resilient. They removed that language from this most recent statement, and that's telling to the marketplace, especially when you had New York Community Bank sell off 48% in the last 2 days. This has renewed concerns that the regional banking sector is under renewed stress. That stress is caused almost directly by the higher interest rates that are being imposed on them by the Fed. Takes away key profit streams from those mid-sized banks, y'all. They have been hurt badly by this tightening cycle that the Fed has been involved in. We thought we may have been past that with some fairly prominent bank failures earlier last year, but that has recurred. We are now seeing renewed concerns over regional banks suffering under the strain, and will that put additional impetus on the Fed to loosen more quickly? That's what the market is reacting to now. Additionally, y'all, we've got just fresh geopolitical concerns. It seems like things in the Mideast are continuing to deteriorate. We've got the prospect of strikes against Iran as a retaliation for the service lives that they took this last week by proxy. We've got weakening jobs numbers. We're going to talk in a second about the jobs report that comes out tomorrow. But the jobs reports that have been coming in over the last 3 or 4 cycles have shown continued weakness in job growth. And you have the Dow selling off sharply yesterday, which is one of the reasons that we saw a bit of a flight to safety that gave us these lower rates. Here's the deal, y'all. Going into non-farm payroll tomorrow, I think the best case scenario from all of the things that I just listed are banked in today's improvement. I would not float into tomorrow's report. If it surprises at all to the upside, then I think that we would see and give back a significant amount of the improvements that we've seen. I like the amount of improvement that we've seen over the last, with the pricing today compared with where we were, 2 weeks ago even. I would hate to see somebody lose that. Lock in those benefits, lock in that improvement that we've seen. Don't float going into tomorrow's non-farm payroll. And if that report comes out strong, well, you locked at a 5-week low. So that's how I would play tomorrow's non-farm payroll. In any event, I hope this is helpful for you and for your clients. Very interesting week for interest rates. Nice to see them coming back down. Y'all, we're seeing most lenders, and us included, quoting low to mid 6s now for a typical transaction. We are knocking on the door of the 5s, and if this trend continues, we could be there sooner rather than later. So, as always, hope these calls are beneficial for you and for your clients as you seek to advise them. And as always, we do loans for a living here. So we always appreciate your referrals. Look forward to doing business with you. Over 250 5-star reviews on Google. Would love to have folks check those out. Visit my website at brycehomeloans.com for more details. And I will talk to you next week.